Okay, chat room. Let me know when you see me and hear me and where. Okay. Anybody yet? Okay, great. Also, do you hear me? Stephen, do you hear me? See me on YouTube. See and hear on YouTube. And on the website. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, that means only one thing. It's time for...
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to Giz Fiz. I forget to write down the number every week, but it's Giz Fiz something or other. And we're going to be playing lots of games here on the totally unimproved Giz Fiz. And my favorite part when we gently lower the music like that. Okay, so we evidently have sound and video tonight, which is great. We have photos from George Davis. We have, what is that going on? There's some sort of an alarm going on. Then we have logo. Let me just see what this is. Somebody calling me? Okay. I don't know what that is. It was supposed to bring at 8:30. It's obviously a bit late. We're going to do photos from George Davis, facts from George, logo. You know, we need chat room. Someone should come up with a situation that we can use for snappy answers to a stupid question, okay? So set a scene, and when we get to that part, post it in chat, and we will use it. All right, I guess we have nothing to do but to jump in with photo number 1. And, you know, it only advanced by 10 photos. What? Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. One more. Okay. Rhubarb stalks. Photo number 1 from George. Rhubarb stalks. I don't think... Do you ever buy rhubarb? No, neither have I. God, strawberry rhubarb pie is one of my favorite, but I don't think I've seen rhubarb in its natural form like this photo. Rhubarb stalks, and we need your photos, so let's go to our 3-shot here. They told me they were Twizzlers. They lied. Oh, that's good. Quit stalking me. Anyone say pie day? Pie, please, yes. I don't think I would like a rhubarb pie by itself. But strawberry rhubarb, natural cable, says Caesar. Can I get these in pie form? Stephen, what happened to your celery? Becky, I think I've eaten these before. Pack. Eric, let's cover this in sugar. Then it's edible, says Eric. Are you stalking me? Mortron, Dan, it's obvious they're stalking me now that they're even red. Magoo, just in time for Pi Day, which is 3:14. James, the celery said you were the pie of my eye. Why is the inside white? Says says Caesar. Giz1, when I asked for rebar, I got this. Who dyed my green onions red, says Johnny. Gemma B, rhubarb stalks is my Hindu Dream Trance cover band. Cartoons Steve, hey Barbaroo. Bob Rhubarb stalks. Rhubarb is the vegetable drag queen. Fiber optic rhubarbs. And we'll end with, it ain't reinforcing concrete with it. All right, let's go to George's full photo. George says, for the rhubarb stalks, as a kid we grew rhubarb, and my mom used to make rhubarb pie every week. They were delicious. Okay, as I said, rhubarb, I need the strawberries in there. All right, let's go to photo number 2 from George. Now, I don't know how you exactly get this from this photo, but the caption is a boy prodigy. Okay, so that's what we're working with. A boy prodigy. I guess it's that look on his face like, what, now I'm on Giz Fiz? All right. Boy prodigy. Out of his view, his sister, a girl, CompuServe. How long do I have to stand here, says Pack. Give this boy some rhubarb, Hekanos. Becky says, so what's your IQ? That's funny. Guess what I'm thinking, Ranger Rick. Dale Paco, hey, I'm looking at you, Train. He should put his finger in the dike to stop the flood, says Caesar. Hawks, please, sir, may I have another? I fooled them well. They think I'm smart, says Jamma B. Waiting to play the street piano, Magoo. Caesar, I'm waiting for my brain to fill this hat. James, where's the train to Hogsworth? He's right in the middle of trains, perfect for train fanatics like me. I need that big hat to contain my big brain. It's getting very hard to look at this right ear. The new generation Oliver Twist. I'm going to my baseball game. Mama made my shirt from Daddy's kilt. And we'll end with Del Paco. New fashion statement, corduroy and flannel? All right, let's see. You know, I didn't get the train. Is that a train in the background? I guess. George says, for the boy prodigy, my caption is, he already knows all his state capitals, all the states' names, and now he's learning all the elements. Okay, I think you have an idea of what photo 3 is, but let's take a peek together. Tires in a landfill. Tires in a landfill. All right, let's see what we can do with that. I'm so tired. I'm really tired. Tires, too tired for this game. Off the bed, I'm tired of hanging around. I'm wondering how long it will take to find the tire I need. Boy, am I tired. Does he know how to recycle these tires? I'm so tired, I didn't get my nap. That was Becky. I can catch up with the names now. Before anybody says it, it's not Springfield unless they're on fire. Oh, my God. Do you have anything in an evening pump? I saw one of these in Springfield on fire. I'm getting tired of hauling these tires. Never too young to retire. Now I'll play the rubber match. I bet we can open a tire swing business. Don't burn this pile. That would be nasty. Not a single white wall. Oh, you know, you're right, Dale. I changed my mind. I want my tire back. Which one is it? One car had this many wheels, says Brian. I'm making an artificial reef with these. Oh, okay. We'll end with Paul, who says, I feel so deflated. I feel so deflated. All right, let's go to George. For tires in a landfill, George says, my caption is, we're going to save all the good tires and recycle the rest, I think I'll be able to make a few bucks. Maybe enough to retire. White cockatoo. Man holding. Well, the bird is more holding the guy's hand. A white cockatoo. Who are you calling albino? I bet I know more curses than you. No, I'm sick of crackers, says Eric. Just give me a cracker already, flying out. Who are you freaking looking at, says Becky. White bird, ZX. It's Fred from the TV show Beretta. Oh, I remember that, says Pack. Martron, a bird in hand. Spaceman, hey, give me one more cracker, I'll bite your hand off. Having more than 3 cockatoos is cockamamie, says Dan. I am not a bird, Stan, says Giz. Ranger Rick, the dummy is the handout. I bet it can dance up a storm, says Jamma B. Dale says, tee-hee, I'm pooping on your finger. Tombo, probably want a tire. Give Potty some rhubarb. They're coming fast now. It's really a black cockatoo. You just fell into a vat of flour with a golden tail. I never watched Beretta, but I saw that bird at Universal Studios. Okay, find me a girlfriend. And we'll end with Dan. This bird's dream is to recite Hamlet's soliloquy. Hamlet's soliloquy. Okay, let's see. George said, for the white cockatoo, my caption is, they're telling me he has a vocabulary of 30 words. I'll give him $1 for every word he can say over 30. Okay. And, oh boy, train. Photo 5, diesel locomotive. I can't read the rail line. It seems like it says the scenic route. All right. Train, yeah. 6440, says Eric. Train, another 6440. I hope I'm not too close to the tracks, says Pack. I hear a train a-coming, Becky. Those railroad ties look a little suspect. Dale. Caesar, I have a fetish. I want to tie a woman to the track. Getting lots of train photos today. There's a trailed shack at the next crossing. Heckanos. Going too fast for names now. Just a few more steps to the right, please. It's on my way to Scenic Valley. Which way to Dick's Yard? I'm on the right track. Put down those damn pennies quick. Is that the Chattanooga choo-choo? Train passing by. Blow the horn. This is the train the boy in the hat was waiting for with his cockatoo. That gets them all in one place. We're on track for a great show, says Giz1. J-Mez, don't run over that Gandhi dancer up ahead. It doesn't stop. You just have to hop on as it passes. I wonder if there's a job rescuing women off the tracks. And we'll end with Paul. Okay, everybody, time to get out and push. All right, let's see. George says, for the diesel locomotive, George says, are you asking me why I like this engine so much? This is what I used to work on for 4 years before I was laid off. So, George, if you're watching, oh, George, you're not in chat. So, George, did you work on a train? That would be neat. Let's go to 5. Oh, that was 5. We're going to 6. And last week someone said, didn't someone say we had no food? Cream puffs. 4. Now, George says 4 chocolate cream puffs, but I guess it's 4 cream puffs drizzled in chocolate. All right, let's see what the chat room does with that. It was Boone and Scenic Valley Railway. Oh, it says Scenic Valley. Oh my God, cream puffs. Oh boy, now we get some good stuff just flying out. I'm hungry, said ZX. Bet you can't eat just one, Jamma B. Perfect dessert, Magoo. Can you put ice cream on it? I don't even need ice cream on that. That was Caesar. Creamy puffs, be still my heart, says Becky. Dan, if you eat all of them, you'll be puffy. Free to all diabetics, says Hekanos. Oh, some guy messed up. Looks like an apology to me, says Dale. Ranger says, what's the occupation? Said my sweet tooth. What's the occasion? Cream puffs as the last photo. Perfect, George. Oh, that is such a dream. Demos. Jay says, I'll serve them these dates with these dates on top. I really praise you, Jaws, but this is just torture. They call it mellow yellow. What kind of cream is in there? Puffed up photo of the day. Puffed a magic dessert lived on my plate. Are these gluten-free? Not enough calories in this picture. And we'll end with Jamma B. I can taste them. Well, I'd like to taste them. All right. And George says, whoops. George says for the cream puffs, George says, when I think of cream puffs, I think of these chocolatey ones. I never, ever get tired of eating them. I'll never get tired of eating them for the rest of my life. All right. And now on to facts from George. This is fact or true or false. A Harvard study found that if a person has no friend, that can be as deadly as a person that smokes. Fact or crap? A Harvard study found that a person who has no friends, that can be as deadly as a person that smokes. Wow, leaning way toward true. What if they have no friend who smokes? Jamma B says, crap, I hope. Probably. All right, I'll read the rest of this sentence because it is a fact. A Harvard study found that a person who has no friends can be as deadly as a person who smokes. Both give you a high level of blood clotting protein. So get some friends. I guess get friends that don't smoke. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. True or false? The English language was not native to the British Isles. True or false? The English language was not native to the British Isles.
I think it's true.
Dennis also thinks it's true. I think it's true. Seems plausible, says Mad Frank. True. Okay. Yes, English language was not native to the British Isles. It was brought to Britain in the mid-5th to 7th century by the Germans, Danish, and Dutch settlers. Oh, a lot of you said Germany, yeah. There were some others in there too. Germans, Danish, and Dutch settlers brought it with them. Oh, I don't know if you would be able to get this. What year was the first Boeing flight that used diesel fuel or biofuel? What year was the first Boeing flight that used green diesel fuel or biofuel? I remember reading about it. I don't remember the year. Let me take a look. Boy, it's way later than... this is way later than... Dan said they ran the planes on rhubarb. Del Paco is the closest. And Martron is pretty close. Oh, Magoo is even closer. I thought it was much earlier. According to this, it was December 2014 when a Boeing flight was the first flight to use green diesel or biofuel. 2014. The blue whale is the largest mammal in the world and has a heart that weighs how many pounds? The blue whale is the largest mammal in the world and has a heart that weighs 400 pounds. It's pretty hard to... We are working in pounds. Dale seems to be the closest. Right, who cares? It's full of love. And you don't want to break that heart, says Dan. 1,500 pounds, 2,000 pounds. All right. Largest mammal in the world has a heart that weighs 1,000 pounds, and the heart is the size of a Volkswagen motor. Well, a Volkswagen motor wouldn't weigh 1,000 pounds, right? Anyway, okay. Okay. Before being accepted, how many publishers rejected the Harry Potter book series? Before being accepted, how many publishers, who are right now kicking themselves if they're still alive, how many publishers rejected the Harry Potter book series? Lindy. Oh, Lindy. Lindy says all but one. So does Eric Duckman. That's very funny, guys. J-Med's very close. Not enough, says Paul. Jim would be 5. It is a dozen. 12 publishers rejected a Harry Potter book, and I guess the 13th bought it. And this is, God, this is just a sad fact. Oh my God. A very sad story is that a Russian flight crashed because his kids, which were the pilot's sons, inadvertently turned off the autopilot. It just There's no question or anything. It just says, here's a sad story. A Russian flight crashed because the pilot's sons inadvertently turned off the autopilot. George ends with, it's time to say goodbye again already. Wow, where are the weeks going? Well, my friends, stay healthy and happy. And as I always say, stay happy and healthy, as I always say. I wish I could say something different. Okay, I will. Here's a quick joke. What do you call a restaurant that only sells cabbage? I got an answer to that? Here's a quick joke. What do you call a restaurant that only sells cabbage? And George's answer? Caesar's close. A gas station. A restaurant that only serves cabbage is called the gas station. Be good until we get together again. Goodbye for now, George. Okay, George, thank you so much. All right, so we're going to do fact or crap and stuff like that. All right. Let's get some going here. NATO alphabet. You know, logo, most of them are all just potluck. Which code word in the NATO phonetic alphabet is also the name of an airline, American airline? Which code word in the NATO phonetic alphabet is also the name of an American airline? God, chat room. That's very good, chat room. Yeah, Delta. People's Express. The name of a fruit-flavored candy brand consists of the NATO code word for M plus a 3-lettered man's name. What? Oh my gosh. You guys are very smart. Right off the bat, Dan, Eric, Becky, Giz, Hawks, Magoo, Stephen, wow, Mike and Ike. Which NATO code word is also the name of an award given out in the movie industry? Oh, come on, chat room. That's... you don't even need to know. Okay. Which code word in the NATO phonetic alphabet is also a Volkswagen model? Oh, Jamie B might know this. Which code word in the NATO phonetic alphabet is also a Volkswagen model? Some. 40% of you have it. And Jamma B not only has it, but his first car was it. Golf. The Golf, the Volkswagen Golf. Mm-mm-mm. God, these are, let me just see. What beauty brand has one of these insects in its brand name? What beauty brand has one of these insects in its brand name? Yeah, not fly ointment. It's Burt's Bees. Burt's Bees. Chat room, you're so good. Oh, I know this one. Manufacturer of construction equipment uses one of these insects in its name. Manufacturers. Caterpillar. Yes. In the 1960s, which car company used the headline "Think Small" in an iconic ad which named the insect? What?
Are you guessing? Or
You know, I think, wait a minute. You know what? Chat room, you're right, because it is Beetle, but the car just says Volkswagen. Named its car after the insect in picture B. Oh, I guess they want the Volkswagen Beetle. Anyway, you all get credit for that. We're going to do, things they don't teach you in school, put up by the people who do the game. I'm not saying you're stupid, which is exactly the same format and cards. Is it possible to tattoo your tongue? Is it possible? Oh, yeah, Med did the Volkswagen ad several times. Is it possible to tattoo your tongue? Wow, Paul says yes, but the cells regenerate so fast it would disappear. Wow. Yes, and it would really hurt. Frank said, yes, I saw it on real people. Flying Out doesn't want to know. Why not? They tattoo eyeballs? What? Is it possible to tattoo your tongue? Yes. That's got to be hurt. That's got to hurt. I guess they should put an age on this. On average, how many times a day does a person go to the bathroom? Let's do middle age. On average, how many times a day? Yeah, I know, you need it. We're doing average age. Let's do 50. Let's do 30. I don't care. 8, 12, 5, 7, 3 times? 35 times. Really hard to predict. According to this card, the average person goes to the bathroom 6 times a day. 6 times a day. Boy, chat room, I have no idea how. We'll see if anybody can answer this. The Chinese language has approximately 50,000 characters. So how do Chinese keyboards work? I don't even know how you would answer this. The Chinese language has approximately 50,000 characters. So how do Chinese keyboards work? By pressing them? Combos? Elephant-sized keyboard? By chaos? They use combinations of a few. Have 2 letters on every key. They fake it. They don't. They're unemployed. They use combinations. Combinations. Their keyboards are very long. They use some other language. That's very funny. Automatic encryption. Mutated typists have 4 hands. I have no idea. Let's see. Chinese language has approximately 50,000 characters. So how does a Chinese keyboard work? Here's the answer. Several keys are combined to write a Chinese character. Various suggestions for characters are displayed on a separate line on the screen. Oh, get this. Several keys are combined to write a Chinese character. Various suggestions for characters are displayed on a separate line on the screen. Yeah, there's no... Anyway. All right. Oh, this is interesting. About how much did a cell phone cost at the end of the 1980s? About how much did a cell phone cost at the end of the 1980s? I don't know. I'm going with 1,200. I'm with Mad Frank and Paul. Mr. Dave said that was very early. Magoo is in with 1,200 also. All right. About how much did a cell phone cost at the end of the 1980s? Wow, Stephen, as for what I can see here, almost $4,000. Almost $4,000. Wow. Pack said 5. Holy cow. Okay, let's see where we are. Oh, where's that new batch? Yeah. These are kind of fun. The Gen X cards, which you guys are very good at. Let's see. What professional dancing sibling duo became superstars on Dancing with the Stars? What professional dancing sibling duo became superstars on Dancing with the Stars? God, I don't... Spy versus Spy. Boy, I have no idea. I didn't watch that at all. Any idea?
I would say Donnie and Marie. I don't know.
Donnie and Marie. I don't... the Olsen twins? Doogie and Oogie? Let's see. Oh, you know what? Chat room, I think this one, but yeah, they would not be famous stars. Oh, there goes the right answer again, too. Demos. It was Derek and Julianne Hough, Hough, and it went by earlier. All right? There wouldn't be a famous. This national radio host also won Dancing with the Stars and was a mentor on American Idol for 4 seasons. I have no idea who this is. This national radio host also won Dancing with the Stars and was a mentor on American Idol for 4 seasons. Oh. Maybe Howard Stern? That would be interesting. All right. You have no idea, right? I have no idea either. All right, Howard Stern seems to be it, chat room. It wasn't, and I don't see a right answer up there. The answer is Bobby Bones. Bobby Bones. Oh, my God. You know what? You might have better luck with this. No idea. What song from the Disney movie Encanto was the #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 for a record 5 weeks? Song from the Disney movie Encanto was a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. Who? What's radio? Chat room, you're doing a lot better. Vicky, Giz one, Paul, a lot of you. We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Bruno. That was good. We'll do one more. You know, chat room, you never get this because I don't even understand the question. Simone Biles said she had this mental block, causing someone to lose their sense of space and dimension while in midair. What? Simone Biles said she had this mental block, causing someone to lose their sense of space and dimension while in midair. The twisties? Spatial disorientation? Oh my gosh! It is twisties. It looks more like twist ties. Is it twisties? Said that way? It sounds like a snack food. A snack food. All right. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have my drink now, and I thought I will show you my world news now. What did I put it down as? My world news now piece from Monday. Oh. I am so... Took me forever to download this, and now... Oh, okay. This Monday's World News Now.
We always like when we get kids interested in science, and it's no surprise that toy makers are helping out too. Quite a few toys at this year's Toy Fair here in the Big Apple, which were designed to spark the creative genius, including this magnetic rail racers construction set. And our Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo, was there, boots on the ground with some of his favorites to show us. Now, Dick, this first one I like because it's very musical.
Absolutely. It's called Loop's Lab, and take a peek at it. I never saw it before.
Hi there, we are Loop's Lab. Let's start looping.
I like that. They have the cute creatures, but it gets kids to kind of show how they can manipulate music. That's really fun.
Absolutely.
Okay, and this
I
next
actually
one...
wrote that song when I was there.
What was that, Dick?
I said I created a whole song when I was
That's
there.
right. You are the maestro. You made your own symphony. This next one involves string, though, and I think it can glow in the dark a little bit, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. It was on Shark Tank, but now there is Zipstring Luma.
Hey Dick, this is Zipstring Original, and here we have Zipstring Luma. Luma's really cool because it has a second button that turns on a black light on the inside, and when you use a glow string on it, it charges the string and makes it glow in the dark. Come take a look real quick. Now you have a glowing string. Is that cool or what?
I was afraid of the dark as a kid. That really would have helped me. Dick, this next one I remember as a kid. I didn't have something as cool as this, but I was big into car racing.
Oh, okay. Well, then you'll love the Turbo Racer that runs on air. Is this an electric car?
No, it's even better. It's all powered by air. No batteries, no motor, no electricity, nothing
You
required.
blow in it?
You pump it up.
Oh, let me see.
So this is the air tank. Kids will build this car. They'll build this car. It has a whole system of pistons, and then you pump this about 10 or 12 times.
And when you can't pump anymore, it's full?
It's filled with air, and then you just place it down and give it a little tap, and it goes off.
That's sustainable and very cool. Okay, very quickly, Dick, this last one involves puppets.
Puppets. Folkmanis puppets. Take a look. They are great.
And every spot for years with Folkmanis puppies. And puppets. Oh my gosh. They have invented stuff every year. And this year, I'm almost afraid to. Oh, now you make me feel better. Look. Oh, oh wow. This is so, this is absolutely great. I was terrified, terrifying, and then 90% I'm loving this. Toy Fair, bye.
Oh my gosh, that giraffe behind you was so funny. Dick, always good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for showing all these amazing toys.
I had a great time, Danny, and I'll see you soon again.
Can't wait. Everybody, for these and other fun and amazing toys from this year's Toy Fair, you can check out Dick's website, gizwiz.biz, as well as our website, WNNFans.com. Always great to see Dick, and we'll be right back. You are watching World... You want to say it?
You are watching World News Now. See, I can pop it too. Woohoo, Dick. Yay.
Anyway, so Danny's a lot of fun, and that was the first show from ABC's new campus. They have a giant, I've not been down there yet, but Danny was saying they have a theater, and they had a preview of a new Disney movie, and all the stars of the movie were down there. So one day I'll go down there. It's a new section. I believe they're calling it Hudson Terrace, I think. There's a big group of buildings around 33rd Street called Hudson Yards, but now this is a new section of industries, Hudson Terrace. Will the car? Yes, there's a long version of the car on tomorrow's Giz Fiz, along with their new walking. Looks like. Remember what the little walking thing was called? The little robot, right? The seawater robot will be on tomorrow's Giz Fiz. Okay, so who has a situation for to write a snappy answer to a stupid question? Nobody? Well, you know, I'll do it. I got my license renewed. So the situation will be you walk into a building and there's a big sign that says eye tests and another sign that says photographs, and it's going to say renew your license, and then it's going to say driver's permits, and a guy at the door says to the security guard, "Is this the DMV?" And the security guard says, "No." And your snappy answer, "Is this the DMV?" Oh, Caesar will do that next week. That's good. No, this is Space Savers. No, this is the Useless Sign Store. No, this is hell. It just looks like the DMV. No, it's Army Recruiting Office. Welcome. No, we're just having art display of DMV. Oh, that's very funny. Art display of DMV signs. No, but it's the Department of Motor Vehicles. No, it's Blockbuster, and we're out of business. No, this is your eye test. You failed. No, it's the set of a very boring TV show. No, this is where you sign up for the ARMY. This is the doctor's office for drivers. This is the Optimus Photographer Studio. No, this is just the lobby. The line starts 3 blocks down. No, it's a bumper car ride at the amusement park. No, you're at a sign show. These are very good. It's the Militarized Void. No, it's the car go beep beep place. No, it's an eye test. No, it's an SUV and you forgot your seatbelt. No, it's a medical school for doctors. These are very good, chat room. Okay. All right. I remember last week, a couple of weeks ago, people said, tell more showbiz stories. Did I tell about Betty White and my movie book? Chat room. Someone has to keep tracking in the back of their mind. Did I talk about Betty White? Okay. Betty White was great. If you're a fan of Match Game, you know Betty White was very funny, and off camera she was kind of risque, funny answers to things. So anyway, I had written my first Mad paperback book, and you know we became friends. So I brought a copy into the studio, autographed to her, and I gave it to her, and she said, "Oh, it's great. I'll look at it and read it later." So then the show started. It might have been the show after lunch. You know, we did 5 in a row. And each beginning of each show, you get to plug whatever you want. So Gene says, "So Betty, what's going on in your life?" And Betty says, "Gene, absolutely nothing's happening with me. But Dick DeBartolo, you know, the guy who writes the questions, he has his first book," and she has the book out. And she said, "I was looking through it, and there's some very funny stories in here." And so I had no idea about that. And so the show starts, and toward the end of the show, in my headset, which is connected to the control room and the producer, Gene Copeland says, "Don't leave the studio. We have some very unhappy executives up here. So come on up after the credits roll. So I go up to the control room, and two of the suits are there. How did this come about? Why is she plugging that book? I said, I gave her a copy. You didn't tell her to plug it? No. Did you give her money? I said, we're friends. And I gave a copy of the book. I had no idea she was going to say anything about it. And she just did it. Well, you have to come down to the office and we'll take a statement and you sit and we'll type it up and then you'll have to sign it. But don't do that again. We don't want you plugging your personal stuff. Wonderful world of the suits who worked on, who helped run game shows. It was a suit's wife who let Match Game use the word boobs, okay? So it's the first time, I forgot what the question was. You know, Mary's sweater was so tight it showed her blank. And the contestant said, boobs. And standards and practices guy was sitting there, and Ira Scutch, who was directing at the time, turned and said, can I go on the air? And the executive, fortunately, brought his wife to see the show, and he said, is that dirty? And she said, no, I think that's funny. It goes. And from that day on, Match Game used boobs all we want. More than a lot of people just wrote boobs when it didn't make sense for the answer. But that's how boobs got on Match Game, thanks to the wife of the standard and practices guy. Anyway, yeah, now we can name names. All right, so we're going to go in and we're going to end with some Match Game. Oh, wow, we came up to... okay. Here's some Match Game questions from the show. John said, I don't understand Mary. As soon as we got married, she got blank. John said, I don't understand Mary. As soon as we got married, she got blank. I don't know. Probably something that you wouldn't write these days. John said, I don't understand Mary. As soon as we got married, she got blank. I will now look up. Thank you, Magoo. Thanks to Magoo, I got a match. She got fat. And Dennis said she got a divorce. Oh, you got Giz won. Hawks Post, too. Divorce lawyer. Okay, very good chat room. All right. Okay. Harriet said, I bought a puppy today, and the good news is he's paper trained. The bad news is the only paper he'll go on is blank. Puppy is paper trained, but the only paper he'll go on is blank. All right, I'm looking up. Thanks to Brian. And Vicky and I always match money. And Dennis said the only paper he'll go on. Oh, Magoo with toilet. The only paper he'll go on is toilet paper. Magoo. Oh, great. Actually, that's a pretty smart dog. Let's see. Oh, you know what? This is when we did blanks that we just had no double entendre. 10 blank. Question number 87. 10 blank. All right. I have 2 answers. I'm hoping someone 10 TEN 10 blank. I've written mine. I will look up. Oh no.
Tennessee Williams.
Oh. I have no matches. I wrote 10 fingers, thinking $10 would be. And Dennis has. Oh, well, no, you got a match. Johnny B.
Oh, great. Okay.
10 Little Indians. Dennis got a match. Okay. Jonah said, the next time this whale blanks, I hope to escape. Jonah said, the next time this whale blanks, I hope to escape. Okay. This is going to be hard, I think. I know what some of the chat room is going to say, but I'm not saying it. Jonah said, the next time this whale blanks, I hope to escape. Did you write something? Okay. Oh, Johnny Monday, Steve yawns. And Dennis said, oh my God. Dennis too, Vicky too, Vicky. We're keeping our record going here. This is amazing. Okay. Let's see, do another one here. John told his son to go to blank. John told his son to go to blank. Oh boy, I am torn between 2. John told his son to go to blank. I've written mine. I will now look up. All right, Stephen. Eric, go to bed. College was my second choice. Dennis said, oh, bed, match. Okay. Go to the bar. Get a job. Yeah, you can get Charlie. Okay. John came home at 4 a.m. and Mary said, don't tell me, let me guess. You were blank. John came home at 4 a.m. and Mary said, let me guess, you were blank. Okay. I'll look up now. Oh, very good. Hey, Charlie, in a minute. Dennis, you can just say yours out loud. John came home at 4 a.m. and Mary said, don't tell me, John. Let me guess. You were blank. Drinking? Oh, I guess one. We'll give you that. You can have a match there. And I got several matches. You were working or at work, Magoo. Working late, Pack. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to... Let me change this to Charlie's theme. It's time to get our robotic camera and move it behind this wire where it's stuck to get a shot of our mascot, Charlie Dog. Charlie, so wags a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, so wags a lot. Oh boy, so wags a lot. Look at that. Look at that. In the park today, this woman was walking by and she said, I have never seen a happier dog. She said, he's walking along and his tail is wagging. That's so wags a lot. I tell people, I say, I'm a podcaster and I have a chat room, and Charlie is the mascot, and the chat room has dubbed him So Wags a Lot. Yeah. Okay, Charlie. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that boy. That is... Begging strips, please. All right, chat room. This was very good. Chad, thank you for getting us on precisely at 8:30. That was great. All right, so tomorrow night is Giz Wiz, and next Wednesday, once again, it is Giz Fiz. And this has been the regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Scooter X, Jamma B, Giz One, Dan Dooku, Dwindle, Magoo, Ranger Rick. Oh, get your own credits ready, folks. And we are... and we'll run these credits, and then I will go to the chat room full for your credits. This has been a Best We Can Do production, produced by So Wags a Lot, so don't blame the Gizwiz, and Get Me a Treat. And the other cast is Official Clock Changer, Becky, Demos, thanks all, Chief Cream Puff Inspector, Pack, up, they're going so fast, Paralegal, Johnny, Lindy, just buy all, Lindy Buy, E-Burger, Charlie's Assistant, Tail Wagger, Rhubarb Tester, Dan, Hawks Post, Cream Puff Tester, Operator of All Things Non-Tech, Dale, Paul puts the Puffin' Cream Puffs, Spring Ahead Clock Setter, Cartoon Steve, Giz Fiz Social Media Director, L.A. Eric, Pack is Chief Cream Cheese Inspector. Again, we have two of them. And we'll end with Jamez, Best of Luck Producer. Oh, and Jamma B, Chief Bunny Wrangler. All right, see you all on Giz Fiz tomorrow. And I will wave goodbye if I can find my own camera. All right, see you tomorrow. And look for that little thing that says slow fade out that I can never find out. But I'm finding it now. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow for Giz Wiz. I can even fade the music. And now, stop streaming.